questions surrounding energy security, affordability, reliability, and independence have become impossible to ignore. For a nation blessed with abundant sunshine, steady winds, and extraordinary natural resources, we must ask ourselves whether we are moving quickly enough. Jamaica's energy cost remains among the highest in the region, driving up the cost of transportation, food, manufacturing, tourism, housing, and virtually every aspect of our economy.
If you were able to model the Jamaican electricity system, what was the optimal generation mix?
I would assure you that it would be more than 90% of renewables.
Have you ever considered getting solar for your home? Great. Today we're going to talk to some persons who will help you to do just that. They will provide all the information that you need to help you find a way. Let's get plugged in, Jamaica. Hi everyone. So we told you previously that we got a solar system at home, and today we're going to tell you how exactly we got that and some of the wonderful persons who helped us to achieve that goal. Today with us we have from JN, Mr. Ricardo Williams, and from DBJ, Miss Janelle Wright. Welcome.
Thanks for having us.
And how are you doing today?
We're doing well.
I'm happy to hear that. So we're gonna jump right in so we can get going. Sure. Alrighty. So Janelle, this question is for you as you're representing DBJ. First of all, can you tell them what DBJ means?
So DBJ is short for the Development Bank of Jamaica. We're located at 118015 on Oxford Road, and we have just one location.
Oh, just one. That's great. Yes. That's great. Just to be clear, you can't miss them. So Janelle, why does the Development Bank of Jamaica find it so important now to increase financing residential solar systems?
The government of Jamaica is transitioning the energy sector. Under the National Energy Policy / Vision 2030, it is important for us to transition up to 50% of our electricity to renewable energy sources. To this end, the Development Bank of Jamaica has made capital available to residents or homeowners up to $5 million with up to 10 years to repay, so that they can reduce their dependence on electricity and help to transition Jamaica in its push for renewable energy.
Oh, I like that. So what is unique about what you said, you said residents or homeowners, because what is out there for some persons right now is if you don't own your home, you won't have access to a certain other solar loan. So it's very good, which is important, that you can know that if you're not the homeowner, once you're a resident, you're able to access that loan. So that's very important. So can you let the residents or the homeowners know how exactly they can go ahead and access that 5 million, right, from the Development Bank of Jamaica?
All right, so access to our residential energy loan can be done through any of our approved financial institutions. You can think about all your major commercial banks. On the panel today, we're sitting with JN Bank, one of our critical partners to the residential energy line. Through our partnership, we would have supported your home.
That's
and
right.
We're excited about that. So to answer your question, you may reach out to the Development Bank of Jamaica directly, or you may reach out to any of our partners.
Okay, so now you're on the floor, Ricardo. Help viewers to understand how solar financing facility is a little different from a personal loan.
So one of the key difference between the personal unsecured loan and the DBJ partnership that we have is that the rates, I would say, is the most fundamental difference. So you'll find that based on the relationship or collaboration we have with the DBG, we're able to provide our members or our customers with lower rates of interest on this facility. And that can be significant in terms of what these monthly payments will look like. So it positions our customers to be better able to access, residential energy, that's, at an affordable cost.
Okay. So Ricardo, you said all customers. So what if I don't have a JN account?
If you don't have
I won't have access to a
no, not at all. We're about inclusivity. So as such, we would make sure that we do the necessary as it relates to providing you with what you need. We'll give you access to facilities. We'll let you know, we have our know your customer standards, which you'll have to meet, but you don't have to have been a prior customer of ours to access the facility. We primarily target homeowners, assist homeowners, because we do know the pressures of the mortgage and the different bills. So if you can find a way to reduce your energy costs, we are here to support them.
All right, so 2 main points already, it's for residents, it's for homeowners, right? And you don't have to be a prior member of JN. JN will
help you find a way.
That is right. That's right. So, Janelle, since Hurricane Melissa, a lot of people are paying attention now to residential solar systems. And not even that, just the other day we had an all-island power outage. Now that made everybody pay attention. So, yes, all right, I'm going now as a resident or a homeowner, and I'm going to look into your financial solution. What makes the Development Bank of Jamaica's involvement give me more confidence? It's just not a regular loan. What is different about this than any other solar financing?
The Development Bank of Jamaica is keen on partnerships. To this end, we have cemented partnerships with our approved financial institutions. So from time to time, once you reach out to the Development Bank of Jamaica, we will be able to walk you through what the process would look like at a JN Bank, at any other financial institution. We will be able to tell you what your monthly payment may look like versus what your project cost will need to be.
Yes.
And so that will build your confidence going into an interview to access credit. Additionally, we will handhold you to do an exploratory meeting with any of our financial institutions prior to, getting your approval.
Okay, lovely. So you get help. Now you're not in this alone, Yes, they're here to help you. We all have a mandate to be trying to be less stressed. Guys, life is about less stress, right? Reducing that energy cost is less stress. And the DBJ is here to help you to do just that. So Ricardo, if I come now, or my other residents come now to JN, what's the first 3 things that we need to do to access this loan through your facility?
Well, what jumps out to me would definitely be what that project cost will look like. So I'm sure DBJ, she hasn't mentioned it, but I'm sure she will be also able to help you in terms of identifying an entity that could provide whatever solution you need from a renewable energy standpoint. So once you have identified that source, and you would have secured some invoice or something of the sort, and then you would visit our entity, where we will then just walk you through the other aspects, because we want to ensure that you qualify for this facility. So we would look at your proof of employment, just your basic ID information and so on. And then we'll take it from there. Once we have gathered what we call know your customer information about you, we'll walk you through the process as well from a financial standpoint.
So it's easy as 1, 2, 3. Get your invoice, come inside, and they'll get to know their customers. JN, what do you do, Ricardo?
Help you
find a way. I promise you. And with the help of the Development Bank of Jamaica, DBJ, right? You will get to your goals, your solar goals, less stress for 2027. Guys, don't miss out. All righty. So we're winding down. So a lot of homeowners now are thinking to go beyond the solar panels and stuff. They might, like us, transition to electric vehicles. But what about if I yes, I'm gonna get an electric vehicle and I'm applying for a solar loan, does the electric vehicle charger come into that?
I mean, we're not in any way opposed to that. We are actually embracing that. We speak a lot about inclusivity. We talk a lot about being pioneers and innovative, and we want to do that from a financial standpoint as well. So we do recognize that EVs are becoming very popular. We are even looking at expanding relationship. Currently, in my capacity, I'm looking at expanding relationship with entities that supply EVs, but that's our topic. But as it relates to financing for the charging process, if the scope of the project that has been identified and worked through with the person providing, the entity providing the solution, then we are open to providing the financing to support that as well.
All right, so just to be clear, we get up to 5 million.
Up to 5 million.
No.
No.
So that means if you can do your maths, right, to get your solar provider to, and everything come down to 4 point, and you can get a little EV charger, maybe, right?
Correct.
You're saying maybe
Correct.
if it can work into the budget, you're able to access a charger as well.
Most definitely.
All right, guys, make sure you check DBJ so they help you with the maths, so you can get to go to your other financial institutions like JN here to get everything worked out for you. We're gonna ask both of you to give your word of encouragement. For our friends out there who are curious about this and want to live a less stressful life. That's what I'm about. Go ahead.
The Development Bank of Jamaica remains committed to all Jamaicans in providing financial solutions that will catapult you into growth, into relaxation. It is extremely hot these days. And if it is you require financing for your solar system, the Development Bank of Jamaica sits awaiting your call. Our relationship executives are ready and waiting to take you to our partners so that you can access the financing that you need to get where you need to go.
Well, what I would say in a day and age where we are seeing that cost of living is so high, it's always prudent to identify possible solutions that can help in terms of ensuring that wealth creation is better for our citizens. And with the abundance of solar energy that Jamaica possesses, we want a better word, hot. And we have the resource at hand, and if we just seek to harness that resource, we know we can have our individuals or citizens being that better off financially by not being dependent on external providers of energy. And from a green space, Jane Bank is committed to that in terms of ensuring that the environment is preserved. And as such, we are committed to providing the financing where possible to help or play our part in terms of this overall goal that we have as a nation. So once you visit JN Bank, we'll help you find a way.
So Ricardo, you had said something about JN being the pioneers. And that is so true, because when we got this information last year, there was a webinar that was hosted by the DBJ.
Right. I was a part of that, actually.
Yes, right? And so we got the information. Great, thank you. But then when we started calling around to some other institutions, they weren't quite ready as yet. They knew about it, but they didn't have it in place. So we are happy to say that when we called JN, that we were able to access that loan. We walked straight through the process. It was not a problem. So we can verify that definitely, much like Plug in Jamaica, JN is there at the forefront of this change, along with the DBJ. Could you say how the customers could reach out to you?
You can WhatsApp us at 876-371-3830, or you can just visit our website. Our contact form is available.
Or there one location?
Or you can visit us at 118015 Oxford Road. That's just across from Emancipation Park.
Awesome.
And in our case, you can visit our website at www.jnbank.com, and you can get the information specific to JN Bank residential energy loan. Once you type that in, it will come up. your details, you put your details in and we'll give you a call back. Or you can visit any of our 33 locations, island-wide. All right.
So there you have it, folks. All the information that you need from the DBJ, from the JM Bank. You have been informed. What are you going to do now? Right? You hear that you just need to be a resident. You don't always have to be a homeowner. Call them now. JN says 1, 2, 3. We will help you find a way. Don't say you can't afford it. For the average Jamaican, help is there. We wouldn't want a situation where you have another hurricane, such a devastating situation, and Jamaica cannot bounce back. We need to increase our resilience. We need to increase our bounce back ability, right? So now you know, please reach out. They have a plan for you. We are a living testament of it. The other day, for instance, persons had to call us to tell us that there is no electricity on the island. This was because of the product that these institutions assisted us with getting. It's no joke, guys. It's hot outside. Use the energy for your good. Let's stay plugged in, Jamaica.